Good late morning, everyone. Andy Carlson here with bringing to you today's sniper scalping recap session. Today we're going to focus on crude oil and look at all the trades that happened in crude oil for the standard sniper, the Pulse Extreme line cross system, as well as the PEDC Pulse Extreme Divergence Count system. We're just going to kind of look at everything and just see how the price action was and how the sniper systems did today. It was a pretty dynamic day for all the markets. Gold was outstanding. The DAX was really good, so it was a solid day. There had been quite a bit of price action, especially in gold overnight prior to coming into the morning trading session, and that continued, pretty effectively. But let's take a look. Let's dive right in. Take a look at how the tools did. The systems did this morning. Remember, let me just give a really brief summary of each trading system, and we'll keep it really brief, okay? What you're looking for a standard sniper signal is when the market's moving higher like this, we got to start with a blue bar. Normally you'll have a bunch of blue bars. Then you get two transition green bars. This is for a standard sniper signal. Two transition green bars. When that second green bar closes, what happens is a sell zone pops up on the screen. This only appears in the live market. So this sell zone, magenta sell zone, appeared on the screen like that. Then the market needs to trade up to at least the lower magenta or trade into the zone and then close down with a red bar. And that's all that has to happen to generate a standard sniper signal. And you can see a nice standard sniper short, easy big winner. Okay, before that we had the standard sniper buy, just the opposite. All of our sniper tools and techniques are very visual in nature. They were designed to be that way. Most traders can assimilate and fully understand how these systems work within a matter of hours rather than days, weeks, or months. And that's pretty cool. Now that's not to say being a consistently profitable trader, even with these powerful systems, is easy, because it's not. When you look at a day like today, it's easy to look at it and say, man, I could trade profitably with that stuff every day, no problem. And the truth is, these systems are pretty doggone awesome. But the reality is so many different dynamics come into the equation, and if you don't build a foundation that's strong and correct, the chances of you, when you have a few losing trades in a row, not stopping from following the plan and so on. So what makes the sniper program so unique is our process, and we have a predefined, very specific roadmap. Everything you need to do to be successful. And it's not easy to do, because most traders, they're the type of folks that kind of want to do their own thing. Just give me a great system, Andy. Well, that doesn't work. So if you're willing to follow the roadmap diligently and stay with it, even though it's a little tough, you absolutely have a very, very high percentage chance of becoming that consistently profitable trader. So the standard sniper signal right there, we just highlighted what it looks like. The Pulse Extreme line cross signal, even easier to recognize. Okay, you see this black line up here in the pulse indicator? When that black line crosses from the colored area over to the, well, let's look at this signal. Easier to see. The line here in the Pulse Extreme indicator crosses from the gray area over the white gap to at least the second colored line or higher with an up close bar. We're going to get a signal. So you see how the line's down here in the gray area? Boom, it crosses over the white gap. It did it here, but it didn't get to the second line, which it needs to do. Gets to the second line with an up close, bam, our auto generated signal calling indicator fires. Nice winner. We get a reset here. The line's up in the blue area the whole time. We come down, get a reset because it touches the gray. We don't get a sell signal though, because we don't get to the second gray line and we don't have it down closed. But then we generate another buy signal. And let's just go on. The lines up in the colored area, crosses over the white gap to the gray area, sell signal. Very visual. One of the easiest signals out there, and yet one of the most powerful. Okay, Very easy to recognize, very easy to anticipate, and very easy to harness. All right, we're moving forward. We get a standard buy signal. Now, it's a losing trade, okay, but a lot of sniper owners would not have executed this trade because of the steep slope of the action line. The action line stays gold, essentially, and trades down the whole time. So we'll count it as a loss, but definitely a trade that was avoidable for a lot of snipers' trading plans. Standard sniper signal down here. Absolutely gorgeous trade. Nice 12, 15 ticks available. This is the first loser for the pulse extreme line cross signal. We did have most things going for us here. We had an upsloping action line and the signal fired correctly. One negative that would have kept some traders out of the trade is the OS line was sloping against the buy. You see when this sell signal fired, the OS line is sloping down. When this sell signal fires, the OS line is sloping down. So if you have an OS line that's sloping against your trade, that'll be a disqualifier for some traders. But we're just going to take a look at how the robust system does. So a little bit of a minor topping action here on the pullback at the 50 XMA. Roll back down, another winner, standard sniper black line cross, boom. The black line crosses over the white gap to the colored area. We're long again, winner. Standard sniper short at the top of the consolidation, winner. Follow through trade, our black line crosses from the colored area over the white gap to the gray area, bam, short again, nice win. And then the long side here, there's about 6 or 7 ticks available there, not a huge win, but a win nonetheless. Roll it back down. Obviously, the overwhelming trend here is to the downside, short, winner. We'll count all these up in the end and see how many wins and losses, but pretty cool to see so many more wins than losses so far. So we come down here, consolidate it out a little bit, but then when we're breaking out of the consolidation, we get another long signal. You can see the black line here crossing over the white gap to the colored area, boom, long. Then we had news reports coming out at 10, and these signals happened right on top of the 10 o'clock news reports. We don't trade during news reports. We don't trade during the crude oil pit open, the NYSE open, so on. We're coming down, and we had a nice PEDC buy. You can see these numbers. We highlighted the PEDC buy. We took this trade live in the room. And the PEDC, what we're looking for is it identifies areas of divergence. We look for bars. You can see we had 3 bars that closed down. And then we look at our pulse line over that same amount of time, and we say how many times did the pulse line move down during the times when the price bars move down, and the answer was only 1. So we take 3 down close price bars minus 1 gives us 2. Anytime we have a pulse divergence count of 2 or more, we have a possible trade on the table. So in this case, with a +2 pulse count, then what we need is an up close price bar and an up move in the pulse line. We got both of those things. We were long, nice winner. You can see we highlighted here upside divergence. We have on our OS, we have price action moving lower, OS lines moving higher, price action moving slightly lower, OS line moving higher. So that just gave us a little bit more confirming factors and confidence in taking that counter trend buy. Pulse extreme line cross. You can see we got a reset to the buy side here. Oh, actually, we got a pulse extreme signal here, but we're not going to go long. The only time we take pulse extreme signals is when the action line is sloping in our favor. So we're not going to take that signal because the action line is flat. Okay, coming down from being a downslope and flat, action line starts to slope down, we're short, winner. Then we go into a massive consolidation prior to the crude oil inventory reports coming out. That's a major report once a week, and you always want to be real cautious when you get within 15 minutes or so of that report. And so no trades in here until after the report comes out. We're almost 2 minutes after the report. We get another signal alongside. Nice winner. You see black line crosses over the white gap to the colored area, long. Again, for those of you watching from afar, these are automated signal calling indicators. I'm not putting these arrows on the chart. You know, the sniper system is generating the trades. We get another nice, you can see the black line crosses over the white gap to the gray area, sell, winner, and then we get a PEDC short again, 3 up close bars, only 1 up move in the pulse line, down close price bar, down close pulse line, short on the PEDC, nice winner. We had a buy here, we'll mark that as a loss. Action line again sloping really hard down, but oops, we will mark that standard sniper as a loss. We had to put in one more leg down before it was ready to go higher. And then long here for a big, huge win available. Lots of consolidation and chop in here. We're not going to be interested in signals that are firing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Okay, cleans up a little bit long. And then we're back into a little bit of chop here. We wouldn't be executing this signal because the action line is actually kind of flattish. So the first 2 signals here of this move would actually not be executable based on lack of action line slope. But now you can see the action line starts to slope up nice, and we could be long on that signal there. Let's take a look at what we got for definitely not going to trade that. You know what? We'll count this second trade. I mean, that's really pretty flat, but we'll count that one as a loser, slight downslope. Definitely not going to pull the trigger on a opposite action line there, so we'll count that one as a loss. So we got 1, 2, and 1, 3 and 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 winners and 2 losses, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 and 3, 17, 18 and 4, 19, 20, 21 and 4. 21 and 4, guys, for those 3 trading systems today in crude oil. So even if you added, you know, a few more losses in some of these places, for example, what did we weed out? We didn't really do much weeding out. Well, those are definitely not trades. But, you know, even if you took one of the first couple of trades in here or something, you know, you shouldn't, because this was a clear consolidation leading into the crude oil inventory reports. But 24 and 4, pretty impressive, you know, pretty standard, awesome price action for the Pulse Extreme Black Line Cross and the standard sniper, and we even had a few PEDC trades. We had more PEDC trades over in gold and the DAX today, and for those markets, the PEDC had a few more trades and was really solid. So that's a wrap, guys. We'll call it a day. If you're out there in cyberspace and you're kind of keeping an eye on what we're doing with the sniper, we'd love to have you come check things out, hang out with us for a few days here in the live room. You can use the link that you find in your email to sign up for a free trial. Of course, at any time, I'd love for you to shoot me an email, ajc61@yahoo.com or andy@advancedtradingworkshop.com. We'd love to have you really dive into and get a clear understanding of what makes the sniper program so unique and different. Guys, looking at all those amazing winning trades, you know, that's really exciting, and it may inspire you to want to give the sniper tools a try. But I want to be upfront and honest with you and say that is not the most powerful piece of the sniper program. There are other outfits out there that have really flashy, cool-looking systems, but yet 95% of traders that try to short-term day trade fail. Why is that? If there's all these good systems out there in the industry, why do 95% of people fail? Because the system is only one piece of the puzzle. And it's an important piece. You want to have good systems, and I think you can clearly see we do have good systems here. But what's going to truly determine whether you succeed or fail is all the other things. And our program here at the Sniper is very unique. You know, I don't know of any other place really where you are handed a roadmap that outlines every step of the process in exactly the order that you need to perform it and do it to have the best chance of success. And after 8 years of working with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of traders, we've gotten to a place where we've boiled down this formula into this roadmap, and it works, guys. It absolutely works. Is it easy? Nope. We're going to hold your feet to the fire. We're going to support you every step of the way, but we're going to force you to do things that are uncomfortable at times, and we're going to get the best out of you. But if you want to become a consistently profitable trader, I can honestly say with 100% confidence you're going to have a much better chance here at the Sniper program than anywhere else. And it's not because our systems are the best. I happen to think they are, but that's not why. It's the other things. Okay? That's a wrap for today, guys. Have a great rest of your trading day, and I hope to see everybody back here tomorrow. Thanks, everyone.